Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Logan Drinks. Tonight on the channel we're going to have Seagrams. It's a gin. It's going to be 80 proof, 40% alcohol by volume. Right off the bat, you guys can probably tell something that we have not yet had on the channel is this nice glasswork with the bottle. Really do like it. It adds a little bit more elegance to the bottle itself. This is all glasswork. It is not plastic. However, that being said, obviously this is twist off and twist on cap, which kind of tells you right off the bat that this is an inexpensive brand. Also, Seagram's pretty generic brand. But definitely having this in your bar is going to make it look more elegant and a little more upscale. Definitely looks a little more top shelf than it actually is. That being said, you can make some awesome drinks with it. It is a grain based alcohol, which is pretty nice. So you're going to get more of that dry feel to it once you do drink it, which it doesn't hide that from you, honestly. That's pretty common knowledge, especially when it says extra dry gin. You can actually taste that. At least I can. I don't know how sensitive your palates are. Definitely a real nice piece, though. As far as the artwork on the other side, though, just the actual label itself, once again, very minimalistic, which you see a lot of with a lot of things on this channel. Short, sweet, to the point. I promise you, though, when I start reviewing some of the more top shelf things on this channel, you'll start to see a lot more artwork that really tries to capture the imagination of the drinker. So, you'll have a reference to that and what I mean when I say, very minimalistic. There's really not much else to talk about with this aside from drinking it. It's very nice. It's very crisp. Without further ado, though, let's open this bottle up. And I got a nice little green shot glass here. We're just going to pour us a little shot. And I think, if memory serves me right, this is our first clear liquor that we've had on the channel. So cheers, everybody. And right away you can already tell that this is not like the Black Seal that, some of you might have seen in one of my previous videos, where you take that shot of 140 proof and you definitely feel the bite. This, not so much. It's a nice minimal feel, but it is dry, so you can definitely take just shots of this and it's nice. But this is a good one for the obvious gin and tonic. Any of your clear sodas, Sprite, this would go well with. Sierra Mist. I know people that have even mixed this with Mountain Dew. Pretty much a lot of your carbonated drinks. Some of the other things, obviously, your gin and juice. I'm not too big of a fan of that, in all honesty, but, that's just personal preference. I could see this pairing up really well with orange juice. I wouldn't really go so much cranberry juice. I think that might be a little too tart. Whereas orange juice just has that nice sour piece to it, and it's just, I think that'd be a little nicer. It's, overall though, goes down very smooth. Very nice quality, obviously very well made. Once again, we'll bring the bottle back in. Just beautiful piece. I mean, you really can't get much better than the glasswork here. I mean, from a far enough distance away, you really couldn't tell. So, I say, hey, top shelf, but just kind of the imposter top shelf. But this is, it's low shelf. It really is. It's not bottom shelf. The bottle's too pretty for it to be bottom shelf. But, it's one of those where you kind of want it up front so people look at it and go, ooh, that's a nice bottle. Reality of it is, though, this is a very cheap bottle. Not too much going on with it. Very easy on the wallet. I think for this, I maybe paid $20. So, you know, and I mean, I don't know if you can even tell, but I've had this bottle for a while. So, prices may have gone up or gone lower, but yeah, you're not going to be paying anywhere near a ridiculous price for this. I think this is a great piece. Great for parties, great for social events. Um, Certainly a good talking piece if you are a connoisseur. But yeah, overall though, it gets great high marks from me. Very enjoyable, very good piece, and once again, Seagrams. You can find it relatively everywhere. It's one of those bigger names. You might know them for their ginger ales. And, they're one of the few brands that you can actually look at and say, you know, they have their hands in a lot of different pockets, and this is one where they're succeeding. Um, and I think they have a couple fruitier drinks out there in bottles, and I don't really care for those myself. I don't really know anybody who does. Maybe I'll review them on the channel if you guys leave feedback for me and say, hey, I want to know more about that. Can you explain? I might do a video for that at some point, but it wouldn't really be too much of an interest for me to do, just on my own free time, because it's very weak alcohol content. But it does have the name Seagrams on it, so I might end up just doing a piece just for you guys. Once again, though, following up, great piece, great bottle work on it. Overall goes down very smooth. Thank you once again for everybody who does view this. It really means a lot, and I'm glad that this is taking off the way that it is. So until next time, this is Logan once again. Stay safe, make smart decisions while you're drinking, don't mess up, and hopefully you'll come back for another video. Thanks.